Hey, it's Angelo Caruso. I'm here in an exercise room and I'm in a hotel. I do a lot of this kind of thing when I'm on the road traveling on speaking tours. And it occurred to me this morning, that when we exercise, we only think about ourselves for the most part. I mean, you could be distracted by the television or something you're reading, but when you're exercising and you're focused on your breathing or your form or just the fact that you want to get a good sweat going, maybe sometimes you're thinking about how many more minutes, man, do I have to do this? We only think about ourselves when we're exercising. That's primarily the reason. It's a very selfish activity. It's true in a lot of other things too. With emotion, for example, emotion pulls us to ourselves. Emotions like embarrassment and ego are primarily rooted in the self. And unfortunately, when salespeople go to do presentations, sales presentations, we can't let go of that same selfness, when it's time to sit down and finally give a sales presentation, we might say to the prospect, hello, thanks for seeing me, so glad you had time to talk today. Let me tell you more about myself and my company. And in fact, you should be doing the opposite. You should be letting the other person speak first in your sales presentations. In fact, I say that the best sales presentations are when the salesperson isn't speaking at all, because then you're learning more about what's bothering the customer, what you can do to make his life better, and you're learning about his problems and travails. So when you're selling, you want to always let the customer or the prospect start speaking first, and then you would take in his lexicon and the things that he's saying and use that information back to him when you give your presentation. In other words, if he says, I need to have more just-in-time delivery, you use the phrase just-in-time delivery when you present back to him. Does that make sense? And in this way, you'll find that you're not only serving others before you serve yourself, but you're also able to use his language in your sales presentation when you're closing. It will increase your closing ratio. So, reporting from an exercise room, in a hotel room, on the road. This is Angelo Caruso. More information at my website if you need sales training, sales tips. And of course, if you want, the website is michaelangelocaruso.com. And if you'd like to learn more about selling through these types of short videos, just go to YouTube and search Angelo Caruso plus the word selling. So those 4 words, Angelo Caruso selling. Happy sales, happy you. See you down the road.